Was 2019 the best year in music? Or am I pulling too much from nostalgia? Let's talk about that. Ba 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 ba. Hello everybody, my name is Michael here. What if your fingers were pliers, Mark? Many of the creators I just mentioned are alive and thriving today, but for me, they're nostalgic. I'd rate them around chaotic good in this nostalgia chart I totally made. Thanks, deleted. And Ozzy's an angel now, so get him out of chaotic evil. Let's replace him with this awful ploy by Taco Bell to empty your pockets and fill your nostalgia meter. Back to today's topic though. I'd rate all my favorite albums from 2019 around true neutral. Literally, out of the 25 projects in the thumbnail, these 5 are the only ones I enjoy as much or more than I did back in 2019. Nostalgia for that year, back when I was moving away from hip-hop but was still very much grounded in it, kept my soft spot for these projects soft. Like, really soft. Granted, I didn't discover some of these until 2020 and beyond, but you get the idea. But as they say, hindsight is 2020, and wouldn't you know it, I wrote some really cringy music reviews and they're the oldest notes on my phone, and I have to make a video. God damn it. Well, 2019 was certainly a good year for music. I mean, my topsters devoid of Weiss Blood, Lingua Ignota, Caroline Polachek, and even Norman fucking Rockwell. I haven't heard any of those all the way through, so those combined with the stuff in my topster, that only scratches the surface for the best of that year. But was 2019 the best year in music? I'm sure you can tell. My answer is kind of guided by nostalgia. Maybe, but that answer is entirely up to you. It's subjective. What isn't subjective, though, is that these reviews aged like fine wine. Let's get this over with. Dinkin' and sink it, my friends. It's fucking kombucha! What'd you think it was? You want some of it? 2019 began with the low-key Assume form by James Blake, and I wrote this on January 19th, days after its release. I've been staring into your soul all video, so I'll give you a break from that, and I'll read this review with no rehearsing to give you my first genuine reaction. I just started getting into James Blake after hearing If the Car Beside You Moves Ahead, and I was hooked. I don't know how Assume form compares to his other works, but this is great. Before this album came out, I saw some of the features included Metro Boomin, Travis, and 3 Stacks, and I was amazed at how well they did. Metro's beats are usually too stripped back for me to appreciate, but he really outdid himself here. Blake worked really well over these Metro beats. Travis did phenomenal on here as well. And hearing 3 Stacks with fast flows over a trap beat was an experience. Overall, really good album. Can't wait to explore more of James's discography. Need a drink after that one. Cheers, friends. Hey, you want some? I think I was a little too hot to handle for that guy, so hopefully this tie covers up my cleavage. Anyway, now for the entree. An entry into my journal of wisdom about IGOR, what I would posit to be the best album of 2019. Flower Boy is my favorite album of all time, and that's saying something from the amount of music I listen to. And yet that album is one of the only albums I know of that I can call nearly perfect. Going into this, I know I wasn't going to get that, but I was hoping for a good use of Tyler's potential he's always had, but as especially exhibited in the past few years. And this is that. This album is the most production-oriented Tyler album yet, I think, semicolon. When the spotlight isn't on him or his features, it's on the production. It's fucking beautiful. The only thing I could take out of my first listen of IGOR is how bold it was with the synths, the bass, the singing. This album is out there. I'm not one to listen to an album I don't have on vinyl more than once front to back, but this is different. In parentheses, I already bought the mint pressing of this anyway. I pay more attention to the production side of music, whether I like it or not. So diving into the lyrical portion of IGOR is another story. But I love this already. Probably my second favorite Tyler project already. And this is after listening to every one of his studio albums leading up to this release. So happy that he's getting the recognition he deserves. Tyler is a prodigy. And here we are, a scrumptious review for all to enjoy. And time for me to take off this fucking suit. That's all I'll subject you to for now, but I do have one left in the chamber. A year after its release, so around December of 2019, I wrote a magnificent review for some rap songs by Earl Sweatshirt, and it's still locked away in my phone. I've written many reviews for that project, so I may do a little deep dive about how I've felt about it over the years, maybe even a current review to see where I'm at with it currently. But considering Live, Laugh, Love just came out, which, let's face it, it's like the store brand version of that album. Store brand's still pretty bussin' though. So, like this video if you're interested in a Some Rap Songs deep dive. Thank you so much for checking out this half killer, half filler video of mine. I know it's not my finest work, but I wanted to get something out for you guys before grad school and job starts. I'm not a very regular uploader anyway, so that will especially be the case now. But I am done churning out Pokemon card slop, so expect high quality videos from here on out. If they reach your sub feed, which they probably won't. Anyway, see you on the west side. 5 big booms for everyone. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta finish it off. Bye-bye.